Hi friends, it's Carol from Crinkled Path Journals, and guess what? Tomorrow is sale day. Live sale with Angela the Traveling Crafter. It happens every Thursday except the first Thursday of the month, or like last week, we were both wiped out sick. Our voices are still suffering a bit, but we are bringing goodness tomorrow for you. I hope you will join us. It's 4 p.m. Central Time on Angela the Traveling Crafter's channel, and I will leave a link for her channel in the description box below. I'm here with my people. I've been sorting my craft room, and so I love storing things in clear glass containers. I'm not sure why my camera's having trouble with focus today. And I do collect little people, and so I've got this jar full. And I've got little people all over my desk because I was going through them. But I'm not bringing those to the sale. They just are here having a little party on my desk to get ready for the sale. I had promised that when I retired, I would do better about bringing some previews of what I'm bringing to the live sale. So I won't bring everything here to the table, but I thought I'd show you a few of the more unusual things that I am bringing, because I know I am bringing some sewing notions, some vintage zippers. I'm bringing some more of the trim that I had at the last sale, ladder trim, eyelash trim. I've got some wound here. This little tiny flat pom-pom looking trim. That was just a little extra. First, I have two medieval kits. These are journal kits. This one, and between the book pages and the loose ephemera pages, it's about 120 pages in here total. And I'm going to flip through it at the sale, but there's some fussy cuts and then a bunch of full page pieces. And it's all kind of historic medieval, this pack. And then I have this medieval pack that is more fantasy based. So unicorns, mermaids, dragons, fairy tales. And this one is just loose pages and fussy cuts. And it is about 115 pages, I think. I love this parchment. Very whimsical. Lots of unicorns. You know, I always have to bring books. I have a copy of Little Orphan Annie and the Gia Monster Gang. Great pictures inside. 1944. The inscription says 1952. These are lovely aged pages. They are string bound with that old signature no pupils style that the artist would put in the funny papers. That's the way Annie was drawn. Yeah, so a few pictures. Her dog and Annie, always up to some mischief. Then I have this 1917 copy of Harper's Magazine. I love the ads in this. Some color pages. And wherever there's a color print, they've left the page blank on the back. So I love that you don't have to choose. There are some spots and aging in here, but it's from 1917. So it's doing well considering its age. Okay, so we've got that. Then I've got a couple Boy Scout books. These have done well in the past. I have this small handbook, and I love this picture here. It's a little crunchy. These are thin, soft pages. Lots of illustrations. Camping, survival, projects, some bird watching. All the things you'd expect from Boy Scouts. Merit badges in the back. And look at the skating ad. Isn't that cool? This one is coming away from the spine, but it is complete. Look at the picture on the back. Oh, let me see. What was the date on this one? This one is 1945. And then this one is the Boy Scout Encyclopedia, 1952. These are big pages. I will bring a ruler to the sale so you can know just how big this book is. I love the illustrations in this one too, especially these large ones that are in color. The uniform. Oh, she's running away from the group, trying to be a superstar. Let's take a turn to the other direction of the spectrum. And let's look at this disco era book. It is start to finish, matte pages, James Brown. These monochromatic pictures where they took a black and white photo and then colorized different people in it, a block goes throughout the book. They are not all the pictures this way, as you can see by what I've already flipped through, but these are a theme that's carried throughout the book, and I thought that was absolutely fantastic. If you are into thinking about doing a 70s journal, or if you were a disco fan, see, here's that mono blocking again, red, yellow, green, purple. Some favorite artists, of course, there's the Jackson 5. I thought this was absolutely fantastic. I can't say that I was oh my gosh. I remember my sister had these wooden platform shoes, and I would tromps around with them on in the house. She was 10 years older. Bette Midler. Anyway, Donna Summer. You can see there's a lot going on in this book. It is pretty hefty, just over 250 pages. Bibi had mentioned these in her video this week because she started her Asian journal or Japanese journal, and these are all Japanese sewing, fashion, kind of craft magazines. And I have actually more than this, but I'll bring some to the sale. This whole book is purses and crochet. It's got some beading, color patterns. Is this focusing? And then color pictures of what the patterns are for. So see the purses. And this one is a glue-in book, and it is coming loose, and they're individual papers. This is an advertising on the back. The Japanese books, like Hebrew books, open and go right to left. Another crochet book. I love the diagrams, and these are in blue. They're very fun that they did them in different colors. Add some variety when we use them for pages in our journals. We have this one with the cute little baby. And this one is all little crochet pieces as well. Again, photos of the babies and the models. And then the patterns are here in the main part of the back of the book. This is a quilt book, I believe. So I love these quilt patterns. even if you don't read Japanese, clearly you can tell this is a quilt book, and how fun to use some variety in your pages. Oh, look, it's a Sunbonnet Sue page. I love using foreign language in my journals, but you don't always know if the content is going to be offensive to somebody who can actually read it. I feel like going with a sewing theme is pretty safe. So this has, I think these are some zodiac along that nature. We've got the lion and the bull. I love the pages with the finished products. A seashell, tablecloth. Sorry about the glare. It is semi-glossy pages. Not too bad. Of course, my light makes it seem all the worse. And one more, just so that you know, there's a variety. This one has children, and then all the patterns again. Super cute. Crochet. Yeah. So I've got more. This is just the start of the stack. Then I have this History and Treasures of Westminster Abbey. It's got a Life magazine clipping in the front and the back from the person who owned the book, and some newspaper from some royal weddings. And it's a beautiful book, just full of pictures, all black and white, from Westminster Abbey. There's the other newspaper. And let me check the date on this one for you. 1953. And then I have another book about the Royal Mews. Mews were the stables at the Royal Palace. And so there's a lot of pictures of horses and carriages in here. And the footmen. The Queen with Prince Andrew. All right, then we have some old-fashioned monogramming. And this is all in black and white. But if you are into slow stitch and you want to learn more about monogramming, this would be the perfect book for you. There are some patterns in the back, and it's all explained. And then I have some more stained glass books. I brought these before. I ended up finding some more. Some are in color. So these would be fun to fussy cut for journaling cards. These are all the actual glass pieces. A lot that I brought the last time were black and white, like this one, where this has a few pictures in it, but this is the actual patterns for the lamps. And some of them are quite ornate, and I think it would be fun to cut one of these out and maybe glue it at the bottom and use it like a torch here kind of thing, and be able to tuck things in it. You can get super creative with something that's just unusual. I really like looking for things that you don't typically see in everyday journals. This is one of those the stained glass pattern books. This one has a lot of people and animals and flowers in it. There's a Pegasus, a ballet dancer probably, because it's a point shoe. Not all the way on screen. A falconer. This would be great to add to those medieval journals as well, although there are other subjects like the sailboats, some bamboo. I think these are really fun, and I happened upon quite a stack of them. I'm happy to share. I have plenty left. I have this Laura Ashley book. These are not very shiny pages, which is nice. I just love that. There is a bathroom. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's a bathroom, and I think it was near the back. Oh, yeah. I would have been all over that when I was newly married. I love it. This is from 1995. And then the last one I will show for this video is this Grand Ole Opry book. It is fantastic if you love vintage country. 1976, and it has lots of information about who played, but then the big stars each get their own full page photo. I did find a picture of Dolly in here, and I want you to know there's Barbara Mandrell. Where are you, Dolly? She was somewhere around the 80 pages. There she is. Ah, yeah, it was really hard to not steal her out of there, but I wanted to keep your book complete. Tammy Wynette. I hope you enjoyed this little sneak peek, and I hope you will join us at 4 p.m. Central Time tomorrow for the sale. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's never an obligation to buy. Come, learn how to bid, chat away with your friends in the chat. We love that. For us, the live sales are as much about hanging out with our friends as it is actually selling the products. And so we really appreciate you stopping by, saying hi in the chat, and talking to your buddies. And if you find something you really love, we hope you get it at a good price and enjoy what you buy. All right, take care, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.